In that lecture, the pinning diagram of the 21 LPC 2148. This is the figure shows the pinning diagram of the LPC 2148. In that pin, the LPC 2148 consists the P0 to P03.1. This point is the port 0 to the 32-bit port with the individual direction control for each bit. Total of the 31 pins of the port 0 can be used as a general purpose bidirectional digital input output. That means the P0 to P031. Then next is the P00 pin is the general purpose input output digital pin. That means the GPIO pin. P0.1, that means the general purpose input output digital pin. Also the receiver input UART 0 and the pulse width modulated output is the 3. Then port 0, that pin 2 is the IC2C0 clock input and output open drain output. That means the I2C bus is the compliant. And that the cap 0.0, that means the capture input for the time 0 and the channel 0. That means the next pin is the P0.2, that means the I2C clock input and output, other the open drain output for the I2C bus compliances, and the capture input for the timer 0 and the channel 0. Next pin is the P0.3, that is the general output input and digital pin, and the I2C0 data input and the output pin. That means the match output for the timer 0 and the channel 0. Also external interrupt 1. This is the GPIO pins for the P0.8, and that is the general purpose input output digital pin. That means the transmitter output for the UART, and also this pin is the pulse width modulator output 4. Also the ADC 1 and the ADC input 1 available in the LPC 2148 only. The P09, that means the P09 is the last pin of the port 0, and that is the general purpose of the input and the output pin. The next is the P010 pin. This is the request to send the output for the UART, and that is the capture input for the timer 1 and the channel 0. Also ADC 1 input 2 available for the LPC 2148, and that is the P011 pin. In that the pin is the clear to send input for the UART 1 and the available in the LPC. Also the capture input for the timer 1 and the channel 1. Also the I2C1 clock input or output open drain output. In that the port 0, that is the pin available for the P019, also P021, P025, also P031, and the last one is the port 1. In that the P031 is the general input output digital pin, and also used for the USB good link LED inductor. That means it is low when the device is configured, it is high when the device is not configured or during the global suspend. Also this is pin for the connector, that means the connected pin signal used to switch as the external 1.5 kilo ohm resistor under the software controller used with the soft connect USB feature. That means this is the digital output only pin. This is must be not be externally pulled low, and when reset is low, pin is low, and the JTAG port will be the disabled. The next pin is the port 1, port 1.0 to the port 1.31. That means this is the port 1 is the 32 bidirectional input output port with the individual direction control for the each bit. That means this operation of the port 1 pin is the upon pin function selected via the pin connected to the block. That means the pin 0 through the port of the part 1 are not be available. In that the port 1.16, this is the pin is the general purpose input output digital pin. That means the trace KTP, that means the trace packet bit 0 standard input output port with the internal pull up. This is the port 1 and the pin number 16. The next is the port 1 and the pin number is 17, general input output digital pin. That is the trace packet pin bit. It is the standard input output with the internal pull up. And that the port 1 and the pin number 18 is the general purpose input output digital pin. Also the trace packet bit 2 standard input output internal pull up. And that also pin number 90, it is the GPIO pin. And also trace packet bit 3 is the standard input output port with the internal pull up. And that the P020, that means the port 1 and the 20 pin, it is the general purpose for the input output digital pin. Also the trace synchronization standard input output port with the internal pull up. This is the low pin of while the reset is low enable pin is the port 1 pin number 25 to pin number 16. That means the operates of the trace port offset is the reset. The port 1 and the pin number 21 also GPIO pin, also it is the pipe status 0. That means the pipeline status bit is the 0, standard input output with the internal pull up. Port 1.22, that is the GPIO and the pipeline status bit 1. Port 1 pin number 23 also GPIO, pipeline status is the bit 2. Port 1 pin number 24 also GPIO and the trace clock standard output input with the internal pull up. Also the port number 1 and the pin number 26 is the general purpose input output pin, and also it is the RTCK, that means the return test clock output. It is the extra signal added to the JTAG port and the assist the debugger synchronization when the processor frequency varies. And that the bidirectional pin with the internal pull up, that is the low on the return test clock output is the reset is low. That means the enable pins P131, that means the pin number 26 is the operates to the debug port after the resets. The port 1 pin number 27 is the TDO, that means the test data output for the JTAG interface. In port 1 pin number 20, it is the general purpose input output digital, and that means the test data for the JTAG interface. Pin number 29 also test clock JTAG interface. Pin number 30 is the test mode selector for the JTAG interface. And the port 1 is the pin number 31 is the general purpose input output pin, and that is the test reset for the JTAG interface. Also the D plus, that is the D plus is the USB directional D plus line. D minus is the USB bidirectional D minus line. Reset, external reset input is the low of this pin reset is the device causing the input output ports and the peripheral to take the default status and the processor execution to the begin address 0, and TTL with the hysteresis and the 5-volt tolerant. Then next pin is the 62 pin. This is the XTAL1. that is the input to the oscillator circuit and the internal clock generator circuit. The next is the XTAL2. This is the pin number 61. This is the output type pin and the output from the oscillator amplifier. Then next is the RTXC1. This is the pin number 3. This is the input pin and that the input to the RTC oscillator circuit. Then next is the RTXC2. This is the pin number 5 and that the input type pin, that the output type pin and that output from the RTC oscillator circuit. VSS is the VSS, that means the ground for the 0 volt reference. This pin is the 16, 18, 25, 42 and that the 50. VDD, that is the 3.3 volt power supply. This is the power supply voltage for the core and the input output ports, that is the pin number 23, 43 and the 51. Then next is the VSSA, that is the pin number 59. It is the analog ground 0 volt reference. This should normally the same voltage as the VSS but should be isolated to minimize noise and that the error. Then next is the VDDA. This is the pin number 7. This is the analog 3.3 power supply voltage. This is the normally used for the VDD should be isolated, minimize noise or the error. This voltage only used for the power on chip ADC and that the tag. The next is the VREF, that is the pin number 63. This is the analog to digital converter reference voltage. This should be nominally less than or the equal to the VDD voltage but should be isolated, minimize noise and the error level on this pin used for the reference ADC to DAC. The next is the VBAT, that is the RTC power supply voltage, that means the 3.3 on this pin is the supplies to the RTC and that is the power. The 5 volt tolerant pad providing the digital input output function with the TTL levels and the hysteresis is the 10 nanosecond slew control. That means the 5 volt tolerant pad with the built-in the pull-up resistor providing the digital input output function with the TLL levels and the hysteresis 10 nanosecond slew rate control. That is the store the pull-up resistor value the typically range from the 60 kilo ohm to the 300 kilo ohm.